Okay, closing the eyes down, arriving in this space in your body, in this room, closing the door on the day, on the outside world, on everything else isn't here. You can take some deep sighs, so inhaling, sighing out the mouth. Making space. So to start, we're going to take alternate nostril breathing, anulom vilom. So we're going to bring our fingertips together in front of the face, leaving the thumbs free. We're going to place the thumbs near the nose, and we're going to use the thumbs to close the nostrils one at a time. So just position yourself so that it's comfy. Relax through your shoulders and your jaw. We're going to inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. Close the right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Releasing the fingers, keeping the eyes closed. Inhaling, exhaling through both nostrils. Focusing on the breath. Watch it and become curious where the breath first meets your body, the opening of the nostrils, travels down the throat, down the esophagus, down into the lungs, opening the lungs, sending it down into the belly, exhaling, releasing, watching it leave warmer. Inhaling and exhaling. It's okay if your mind is busy. It's what our minds do. We can bring our attention and our focus back to our body, back to our breath, feet or our base on the ground, our connection to earth, our heart beating, blood pumping. Let go of the jaw and the forehead, shoulders. Allow tension in your belly to soften. Coming back to the breath. Very gently, we're going to come out of our meditation. So we're going to keep our eyes closed and deepen the breath, gently refreshing the body, and then gently opening the eyes, looking down, and then up. So for our next meditation, we're going to practice square breath. So for square breathing, if you're pregnant, we want to count our breath in for 4 and then out for 4, so that we are never holding our breath when we're pregnant. But for everyone else who isn't pregnant, we're going to inhale for 4, hold the breath for 4, exhale for 4, hold the breath for 4. So that's what creates the square. If 4 doesn't feel good for you, if you're kind of feeling like that's too kind of strained, then take 3. I'm only going to count us the first few times, and then I'm going to give you the space to practice it in your own mind. So take 3, and equally, if 4 doesn't feel long enough, then take 5. So it's a count of 4. So you're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's get comfortable. Take a glass of water, a sip. Move if you've got pins and needles or whatever. Move to a different position. Get comfy again. And then we'll close down the eyes and prepare for square breathing. We'll make space with a deep breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. And as we inhale, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, and then we'll let it go for a sec. Allow you to kind of catch your breath. So the objective of square breathing is to regulate our breath. So if our inhale is shorter than our exhale, It can mean that there's some tension in the body. We want to try and lengthen our exhales, lengthen our inhale, making the breath last longer. So let's come back to square breathing, resetting with a deep breath. And then inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, and then holding for a count of 4. Carry on in your own mind. Staying with the breath for another round. And on your last exhale, coming back to normal breathing. Taking a deep breath and then opening the eyes very gently. Yoga nidra, like the end of yoga, like where we lie down and we do like a body scan.
That's the
If
best.
if you've had a stressful day, that's quite nice. So feel free to lie down on the floor or on the bed, and we'll do a yoga nidra. If you want to hop on, feel free to come off of your like seated position and lie down. So I'll mute you. And yeah, so get comfy, get set up. So obviously we haven't stretched our body. So if your lower back is sore, bring your knees up to rest against each other. Feet kind of hip width apart. And rolling the shoulders up and back, lengthening through the crown of the head, making space in the jaw and the chin, tucking the tailbone so that your spine has lots of space. So Yoga Nidra is yogic sleep, and we put our body into a kind of sleep-awake state where our nervous system can reset. The tension in our body can gently drift away into the ground. So we'll start with our feet and using our mind to guide our breath and intention into that place in our body. And on the exhale, letting go of any tension or strain, feeling it melting, dissolving away. Relaxing through the toes, arches of the feet and the heels. Relaxing through the ankles, calves, into the knees. With each exhale, letting go, bones, skin, muscles, feeling that area deeply relax. Relax through the thighs, biggest bones and muscles in our body. Do so much for us. Feel them soften. Relax into the hips, feeling the weight that they carry melting into the ground, into the bed beneath you. Feel the pelvis widen. Direct breath down as you inhale, making space. Exhaling, releasing, softening. Soften through your sides, belly. Relax through the ribs, inner ribs. Soften through the lungs. Feel your heart relax. Widen through the chest and the collarbones. Feel the shoulders sinking towards the ground. Relax through the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms. Down into the wrists, palms, through all the fingers. Soften through the jaw, the neck, behind the ears, the cheeks. Let go of the tongue. Feel it settle, resting on the roof of the mouth, tucked behind the teeth. Relax through the back of the eyes, into the temples and the forehead widens. Space between the eyes. space in the forehead, space in your mind. Letting go of the crown of the head, feeling the crown of the head opening to an outpouring of white light from the sky, fresh, clean energy trickling down through the crown of the head, down throughout the whole body. Now letting go, fully surrendering into the surface beneath you, letting go of all thoughts, all tension, all holding on, all control. Let go. Feel yourself floating, submerged in relaxation. Mm. We'll take another couple of breaths like that. And then invite some refreshing deep breaths into the belly. And very gently making some tiny movements through the fingers and toes, holding the head side to side. Very gently we'll open the eyes and come up to a seated position. Thank you so much for coming, Mel.